Wole Shoyinka, viewed by some as a walking dictionary, but to the academic world is a literary genius, and to the government in power, a constant critic and human rights activist. Born Icon-Wole Oluwole Shoyinka on the 13th of July 1934 in the city of Abeokuta. Born to Mr. Samuel Ayodele Shoyinka, who was an Anglican reverend and a headmaster of St. Peter's School in Abeokuta. His mom was Grace Eniola Shoyinka, who was a trader and human rights activist. She was the daughter of Reverend Canon J.J. Ransom Kuti, thus making Shoyinka cousins with the popular Afrobeat maestro Fela Kuti. In 1946, Wole Shoyinka got admitted to then popular Government College Ibadan. From there, he moved to University College Ibadan, where he studied English literature, Greek and Western history. It was while in the university that Shoyinka formed the Pirates Confraternity, an anti-corruption and justice-seeking student organization. In 1954, Shoyinka traveled to England and then decided to continue his degree in English literature at the University of Leeds. While in school, he was also one of the editors for The Eagle, a satirical magazine. Shoyinka's first major work was The Swamp Dwellers, which he published in 1958. His next work was a comedy titled The Lion and the Jewel in 1959. This plays through funny also dealt with the uneasy relationship between progress and tradition in Nigeria. Besides writing plays, Wole Shoyinka was also involved in critiquing the government of the day.
Obasanjo did not lie. Obasanjo did not lie to the nation. He didn't lie to the world. I quote you yourself. You said he promised uninterrupted power.
A lot of people say there's no place like home. But at Limelight Hotel and Suites, we have a place that's just like home. Limelight Hotel and Suites is located in the serene and homely countryside of Icon-Wole, Ogun State. Limelight Hotel and Suites offers you nothing but the best in hospitality and facilities that you will not find anywhere. We have 3 bars, an oriental restaurant with a guarantee of uninterrupted power supply, and reliable internet facilities, not forgetting our ATM machines and POS terminals to give you the ease of cashless fun. Come relax and retreat into the calm embrace of Limelight Hotel and Suites. For more information, log on to www.limelight.hotel.com or email us on info@limelight.hotel.com or call us on 0807 097 1904. Limelight Hotel and Suites, taking you to the limelight.
As tension arose in 1967 before the Civil War, Shoyinka met with the then Biafra military governor, Chukwuemeka Ojukwu, in a bid to avert further crisis. He was later imprisoned for 22 months as war broke out between the federal government and the Biafrans. Undeterred, Shoyinka kept writing while in prison. In October 1969, when the Civil War came to an end, Shoyinka and all the political prisoners were freed. For the first few months after his release, Shoyinka stayed at his friend's farm in southern France, where he sought solitude.
Reams of theological tracts have been devoted to their thesis, sermonized from pulpits and every form of religious podium. There's freedom to listen also to the mockery of one's voice, bouncing back in diminishing echoes from walls controlled by the eyeless servitors of power. There's freedom to walk within the perimeter of walls rather than on the outside. Freedom even to meditate on the nature of walls, especially of the kind festooned with barbed wires, watchtowers bristling with guns, the circuit lined with anti-personnel mines patrolled by Alsatians and invisible electronic gadgets.
Shoyinka later published works such as The Trials of the Brother Jero, A Dance of the Forest, The Strong Breed, Before the Blackout, Kongi's Harvest, and the list goes on and on. Shoyinka was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1986, becoming the first African literate to win it. He was described as one who is wide cultural perspective and with poetic overtones fashions the dramas of existence. Shoyinka has captioned the path not just for Nigeria, but for African and the world of literature. He has created a path many could only dream to follow. His achievement in the literary world is something only few Nigerians and Africans have achieved. That is why we celebrate him today as our national icon.